does seem like it makes a ton of sense. I think this was even the meta composition when we were looking the last time that we saw Split being played. It gives you a ton of versatility. I remember Liquid playing this comp. Three-player aggression from Cubert.
Oh, this is prevalent mail written all over it. The TP forward, both satchels, the paranoia out as well. You've got the Yoru who will also fall. Aggression out of FTC right off the bat. Knights getting pushed all the way to backside. A little bit more utility dumped out as Knights has 2 targets to find. Does manage to get leads. Xander playing in the smoke. The gun barrel doesn't give him away. It's just Xander in a 1v3.
Tough to get value out here.
Having Spike gets the first fight, wins it out.
And that's a Spike dropped. But he's managed to get it down into a 1v2. You got to jiggle peek it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even planted for. He's going to swing into it. That's going to be tough. Yeah, that high-low, even for as common as it is, it's really hard to beat. And so FTC walk away with the pistol.
They've got the Outlaw on the Yoru there, just looking to try to find some value on the other side of the map. Oh, hello. They completely called Kess off, though. He was not ready for that fast timing through A main.
Oh. I mean, again, if you're FTC, you can play it a little loose. You can play with your air down. Yeah, with 2 rifles upgraded. Xander tries to punch back, succeeds. And all of a sudden, we're in an even 3v3. It's now 1 rifle left up on the side of FTC. Just an Outlaw and a Sheriff left. From the side of FTC as they try to convert this ridiculous bonus in a fight they probably shouldn't be in to begin with.
Oh, that paranoia.
Connects Xander. Finds the cross, slips the net. Krams, crispy shots, gets 1 down. A 2v2 now. Krams gets another. Nismo, such a veteran, in a position to make a play for Cubert Academy. The satchel forward, time is short, and they're running. They're running for the hills. Is it going to be able to buy enough time? Nismo forced into the fight. Beautifully played out from FTC.
Perfect stuff. What a round. How on earth have Cubert lost that? This is the kind of stuff we're talking about where the team... Take a look at this in the replay. I mean, the fact that they're even over towards A is rough to begin with. Those kills over A, see if you can draw out the ultimates.
There's one of them. There's both of them. Actually very similar to the pistol, but this time with a lot more bang behind it.
That is lovely as well. Completely denied the Viper ult value. Forced out utterly.
Take a look at the mini-map, though. Martin's going to be on this late flank. The timing on this could be everything. As Tunazo tries to hold him back from spawn. What?
Oh, that's absurd.
That's Nismo. There goes the rocket. Traded back, though. Still a 4v4, and there's Martin with the flank. The timing is gorgeous. But Cubert Academy punching back. Still in a position to make a play. Martin not able to settle the shots, and Satellite pull it between his eyes. Falls to a 1v1. As the spike ticks away, there's not a whole lot of time. Leeds gets another. That's a 5-0 start for FTC.
That's an incredible round as well. You're not worried at all. And the Viper cannot stay inside the pit, but that kill is mad. Nismo's looking for an opener to be able to get his showstopper online. That player is haunted, revealed.
FTC have played this beautifully so far.
Knights finds an opener on the opposite side of the map. Probing over towards B main and luring someone in.
I think that's their first opener in a round.
Kess gets punished by someone on an aggro line again.
It's immediately given back. Nismo tries to hold the line behind the wall, immediately gets mowed over. And once again, it's a numbers advantage the way of the attack. Now they've got the pit that they're going to have to play around.
I think Knights already gave them a bit of a miracle with that opening pick. If you can also find this...
No way, he does it again, does he?
Against a shorty?
It's still in play. Still a 2v2. And Xander falls.
I feel like Knights is doing the absolute best he can in these spots. Kess is getting bullied right now on A.
Perfect timing on it, the dog. You know there's a threat on the other side. And the rattle off of that weapon confirms where it will be. The Nightfall paves the way. Now Satellite has to reposition. They're still trying to inch their way forward onto the side. Xander, you're playing with fire. Peek out behind that smoke. In exchange, remember, he's got an operator here.
Yeah, the Fade Ultimate didn't hit anybody, though.
Seeing the raised satchel through. Satellite on the reposition. He's behind enemy lines. Not able to punish. And it's again disaster. It's nightmare for Cubert Academy.
God, the recommittal there with the op is... And an hour slowing the pace down and put the pressure back on.
A ton of depth behind that. Beautiful flash on the other side of the smoke. He gets out. Satellite gets away. Only real weapon. Satellite falls. It's going to have to be at the hands of the Sheriffs. And Kess looking sharp with 2. I don't know what was said in that other timeout, but all of a sudden, they're starting to shoot back a bit.
I think the flank here could get a huge amount of value if his teammates are able to stay alive.
7 bullets left.
What a read!
Find again. Xander, beautiful shot. NX left in the 1v2, 1v1. 55 HP. And now the fake TP. The real TP. He's emptying everything as Xander's gotten it to half. Now pulls off. Xander goes exploring. It's a game of chicken. Still some time to play it out. And it's a clutch, a Red Bull clutch for FTC as they get up to 9, and this train is not stopping.
Beautiful to see these players finding basically all of them their big moments.
Yeah.
And that's, what a round. What a round from NX there. He's 12-3, by the way. Cram's got out to an early lead too, but they're so confident on their swings.
In what feels like we've seen early round attack for the first time in a while, yeah. But as we mentioned that, of course, as it goes.
Knight's taking quite a committed position, actually, instead of Jiggle Pete.
And they are not looking his way, Josh. I mean, they're not concerned at all. Maybe they hear the dog, but again, still not really turning back. Meanwhile, Nismo tries to get a little bit of advantage onto the site.
He's not going for the lurk, though. He's going to reinforce B main now.
His timing is perfect. His timing's perfect. Is he going to be able to get them all? No. Xander, wise to it, as Qbert finally get on the board. Like the smell of this.
Yeah, well, off the Yoru contact, you can spring some kind of play.
He never saw him. He never saw him. Tenazo gets 2.
And he can exit as well. He's out.
It's a bit of a mess.
Qbert have mid control, but at what cost? Nismo's going to have to pop off.
And it's actually Leeds, the opposing Rays, who delivers a shot. They've got the spike, and I mean, they're kind of huddled up together, but they've got to swing. They got to take these fights, and even that fight felt a little disjointed.
Knights, though, has been absolutely great. Tunazo shuts him down.
Naso's just been better. It's not close at all, and now Kess reveals his position.
At least with the spike plant, you might be able to force.
Yeah. Here's him drop down. Very nice shot onto the first, but that's the finishing touch on it. FTC gets up to 11, and
the Qbert players go up to Sentinels, and they're going to be pugging it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Kess and Xander are new to the team. They have force, so of course they have. They're down 11-2.
Right. Paranoia out, the satchel through. Nismo stomps on his head, but Grams gets 2 with the ghost.
How do you get 2 with the ghost there? It's a nice spot for Qbert to play from, but this nade is going to make him really claustrophobic.
Is there any flood behind it? No, actually the suck towards spawn makes it where there's no fill-in behind it. And so they have to wait on the other side of it. That's a beautiful use of utility to sway that a little bit. Now it's Leeds who's left in the 1v2. The Guardian in hand, full armor. And as that erupts, the tap of the spike to bait, to force, to tempt the fight. And he has no idea where they are. Would you not say that momentum, did you feel like it shifted? Not necessarily in game, but as far as confidence and as far as the pace of the game.
I think towards the end of the first half, actually,
Yeah.
Qbert was starting to look a lot better. Here, though, pretty simple. I feel like Knights has been one of those players that's kept the confidence up on the Qbert side. This, though, oh my god. A delivery. They're just completely grouped up, giving all the space in the world to float in.
You got a smoke that you can cross behind as well. Paranoia, there's the satchels. Leeds peeking over it. That's really a cheeky way to do that. They pass right by each other and Leeds gets 2. Oh, it's an X. He gets it from that far away. Holy smokes. Not even close.
Nismo survives with 72 health, easy peasy actually, because they made that round competitive. The clean ult advantage I was talking about doesn't really exist anymore. So Qbert, I think this is the kind of round where Qbert should be...
We just got info garage. They're going to try to speed up around it. Krams is going to do his best with the suck to keep them back. The op rattles off, connects onto Xander. And Martin from up in heaven might be the savior that they need. The rockets popped. But FTC, they get to map point.
Love the decision there from Tunazo to swing in front of the Fade ultimate with his operator.
Really slow round out here from Qbert.
But Floating putting 3 players for a B main re-clear here. As the one-way goes down, pushing into Knight's jump. Easy stuff. Oh, and even picking up the second on the re-swing. Xander trying to punish.
Yeah, I'm afraid this is where the comeback falls just a bit short. Yeah,
they're going to be slow to get to site here because you have to check every corner.
Right.
The big problem with Qbert here is that Floatim have cleared out the whole of sewers to re-wrap into heaven.
They also have 2 ults.
Qbert a chance of fending this off.
Yeah, my only real concern is if FTC play the timing on this poorly.
No, it's the wrong one. It's all crumbled.
Good night. Okay.
First opportunity out of 6,
it's
especially in the
tremendous.
manner that it
Yeah,
happened to.
absolutely. And, you know, we can talk about how Qbert started to pull some things together, and they did. And
Yeah.
you start to put a couple of rounds together that are confidence builders going into your map.
Maybe. There is still a chance for sure that this is like full BO3.
Yeah.
But I think
This is
Yeah.
free.
they're looking pretty good here, and then they've just been rocked on that one. They are going into their map pick.
Right.
They should feel a bit more comfortable.